Welcome to my Iceland vlog. I've visited Iceland twice before, focusing on the south and southwest regions. But this time, I'm embarking on a journey around the entire ring road, including the Westfjords. I'm Bianca, and over the next 9 days, I'll be taking you on an adventure through breathtaking waterfalls, volcanic landscapes, and everything in between. Join me as we explore the beauty, face the challenges, and experience the sheer magic of this incredible country. Good morning. It's 7:29 a.m. The car is at 52,841 kilometers. It is 10 Celsius. The weather is pretty much like it's been the last few days. Mostly cloudy, a few blue spots in the sky. There are a few low clouds by the mountain right there, but no rain. Like, I've had no rain. Like, it would sprinkle for a little bit and stop. Like, I haven't had proper rain since day 2. Speaking of it, which I can't believe we're starting day 7, which is the last third of the road trip. Only 3 days left. Hopefully I will make the mistakes I made yesterday of like skipping places, giving up on places and all that. I have a solid plan and I'm gonna try to stick to it. We'll see how much I can accomplish today. I ended up merging today's plans with originally tomorrow's plans, so that I don't have, 500 things to do on day 9. And I think it's a very good plan. I think it's gonna work out well. We'll see how that reality stacks up to my expectations. Let's start driving and see what we can accomplish. So a couple of notes. I know it's only 8:36 in the morning of day 7, so I have about just under a third of my trip to go, but I'm gonna make a bold claim. The northwest part of Iceland, so the Westfjords, has got to be my favorite part of Iceland. And I know this is a big claim because I still haven't seen a third of my trip, but I mean, this is my type of nature. Mountains, valleys, just absolutely beautiful. And then look at this. Look how pretty. Also, we have to pay for parking, but there's no signal here, so I'm gonna try later, just So there's a ton of parking here. People can camp. There are facilities, so that's super nice. There's some information here. The path is paved, so this has really, really nice infrastructure. So the rest of the path is closed. However, we're here. I honestly could not have come here at a better time because now the clouds are coming in. See, the drone is coming back. I didn't get near the waterfall. I just got some wide shots from it. But you see how low the clouds are now? The drone actually picked them up as an object. It was like object above. And it's kind of getting in the way as pictures and videos as well. So this was amazing timing. I'm glad I got to see the waterfalls before all the clouds got here. And hi, drone. Time to go home. Little waterfall break. So you know how I said earlier, oh, look at the waterfall right there while I talk. So you know how I said earlier that the drone thought the clouds were like an object? Well, the car thought the same thing. Let me tell you something. When I started driving out of those waterfalls, right to the other side of the fjords, the clouds, and you can see like how low they are, and you can see them right there. So I had to drive through there, and let me tell you, actually, let me get back to the car because it's very cold here. So let's get back in. It's like 6 Celsius. It's the coldest that it's been so far. So I start driving, and then suddenly it's like fog. It's like I can't stop now because that would be the most dangerous thing I could do. We gotta keep going. I could see maybe only 1 or 2 meters in front of the car, like no visibility whatsoever. And even the car was like, front camera disabled, please drive carefully. It's like I'm trying. So on the plus side, it was a dirt road, but it was in a very good condition, so I didn't have to worry about, sheep. I didn't have to worry about potholes or mud or anything like that. So the road was good. That's on the good side. On the not so good side, I couldn't see in front of me at all, like at all. But I had the map here in the car, so it's like, okay, I can see the road is going straight. Okay, it's gonna turn slightly right, it's gonna turn slightly left. So I had that guidance, and it's like, it's not gonna last forever. It's probably just because of the altitude that I'm in. As soon as we're out of this altitude, it's gonna be fine. So I drove through it for about maybe 20 minutes or so. I would say that was the hardest driving I had to do so far, just because it was like taking all of me, right? The focus, just to make sure, I don't drive off the road into the cliff and die. But it was fine. And then I got out of it. It was fine for a few minutes, and then back into the fog, but then it wasn't as thick. So I think that was road 60, the one that was the worst. Once I got on road 63, it wasn't as bad. Like, there was fog, but it wasn't as bad. And then just around here, again, it was like the clouds, I think they were right above the car, so I could still see the road. So all in all, I survived. It was fine. But I am going to be mindful of the stuff I'm going to do today, just because I don't want to be driving on conditions like that all day, so I'm going to adjust if needed. I wanted to stop here at this waterfall. Let's take a look at the waterfall again. It's really cute and pretty. Really pretty waterfall. So I'm going to adjust as needed, go to the next spot and see what the day brings. Now, it's really funny that the clouds and the fog and the weather are coming from this side, but look at here how pretty. Now, the colors of the sand are insane. Like when you're coming down the road, you can see really well. This water here is very shallow, so you can see the water and the sand underneath really well. It looks very pretty, but I don't think this camera is gonna be able to record it. I'm gonna try to fly the drone. It's really windy. I'll do my best, but hopefully it will be able to pick up the color, because if not, it's a shame. Like, it does look very pretty. And I'm glad I came here. I wasn't gonna come because of the fog, because I didn't think I was gonna be able to see much, but I was wrong. Good afternoon. It is 2:22 in the afternoon and the car is at 53,066 kilometers. It's still cold at 8 Celsius. And I just arrived here at the hotel. Actually, I've been here in town for about an hour. I was just chilling at a restaurant. So I did everything I had planned to do today, with the exception of going all the way to the coast. Latrabjarg. So it's like a famous cliff. There's puffins there and all that. But here's the thing. Like, you might not be able to see, but it's like really foggy. I drove in the fog a ton this morning. And the fog was just a little bit higher earlier, and now the fog is descending. And to go to those cliffs, it would be an hour and a half approximately from here. So 3-hour round trip. I'm not gonna drive 3 hours in the fog to go to cliffs where it's going to be foggy there too. Like, I'm not gonna drive in the fog to see fog. It doesn't make any sense. So I decided to scrape that out. That's why I'm here earlier than planned. If I could cancel tonight's accommodation, honestly, I would just drive to tomorrow's place and stay an extra night there, because then I could get a head start. But that's fine. I mean, it's not a big deal. For me to get there in the morning is going to take about three and a half hours, depending on how the fog is. This part of the fjords are definitely quieter than the ones from yesterday by like a lot. Very few cars on the roads in general. It was definitely quieter. There were a lot of people at the waterfalls this morning. Like, as soon as I started heading down from them, like a tour bus arrived, and then another like 1 or 2 vans. So that part was busy, but then it got quiet again. So it was nice. The beach was very nice. Like, everything I did today was super nice. I have no complaints other than the fog. The fog was annoying, but it's just part of the game. At least it's not raining. At least it's not raining. I'll take the fog over the rain. Only 2 days left on this road trip. It has been super epic, and I'm so glad I did it. I stand by my comment that I think the Westfjords were my favorite part, like as far as views and nature overall. I think they were my favorite, but we'll see what the next 2 days bring, if they will change my mind or not. And yeah, good evening, and I'll see you in the morning.